Hey Reddit.
What did the weird kid in your school do that you'll never forget?
We need your help to grow. Like and subscribe for more daily content.
He stabbed someone at a bus stop freshman year of high school. I don't think it was as intense as the rumors about it were. But he definitely had a knife and pulled it. He got expelled and sent to a high school for kids with behavioral, mental health issues. Senior year rolls around and he gets sent back to our high school. On the first day of school he shows up. In a t-shirt that says, "Stabby is back." Legendary.
I had to give Stabby my award.
It's nice that he pulled the knife out instead of just pushing it in and leaving it there.
He would get almost fully naked to pee in the urinal.
Was his name Butters?
This girl decided she wanted to be pregnant. She proceeded to ask probably half the people in our high school if they would impregnate her. And then when that didn't work, she brought a Ziploc bag and asked for guys to jizz in it. Everyone called her Sperm Bank after that. And I honestly can't remember her real name.
Now I'm imagining a bunch of guys playing Russian cum roulette. Who's gonna be the daddy? Come in the bag and shake it up.
There were a few girls in my school who were really determined to get preggo. Several of them actually did. They would be homeschooled once they started showing, but one girl kept coming to school right up to her due date. She was so proud of herself. She kept telling people to put their hands on her belly and feel the baby moving around. She refused to name a dad. Most of us figured it was the football team.
He had a book where he would write in people that wronged him. I got put in for smelling like soap.
Ah yes, you shall be crushed under a cross-shaped stone.
That's what you get for smelling like soap.
Naruto ran everywhere. Told everyone her dad was Harry Potter at age 12. And most memorably, came to school bawling her eyes out because she said she had laid an egg and her parents had eaten it for breakfast.
There was actually a kid in my school who got his name changed so it'd have Harry Potter in the middle. Nobody knew about this until he won a medal for something and his name got printed in a newsletter.
The egg part made me laugh out loud.
Hissed at people in the halls and then bit someone.
Why is there always a hisser?
Bell rings. Playground doors open. Weird kid walks directly to the center and screams for a full minute. I thought it was weird then. But now I can relate.
He was ahead of his time. 20-year-old in a child's body.
Ate a sheep eye we were supposed to dissect in science class. Man oh man.
Aren't those things full of inedible, probably toxic preservatives?
Ended up in a mental institution because his parents bought him a new mattress and while removing the old one they found multiple mason jars full of blood. No exaggeration, 2 gallons total. There was a police investigation and turned out it was all his blood. His only answer as to why was, just in case.
Was that Lance Armstrong building his stockpile for his tour wins?
This is sad. Poor kid was really freaking confused about life. Hope he's suffering less and under good treatment.
Ate styrofoam. And then visibly lied about, denied it when someone pointed it out. Bits of styrofoam came out of his mouth.
I had someone similar eat glue sticks in my first school. In high school I was talking to this girl and she'd been eating this cheese bread. When she finished it she proceeded to eat the napkin the cheese bread had been wrapped in. Why? Because it tasted like the cheese bread. I was freaked out and walked away.
Went to a large school. Approximately 3,000 students. If anyone said anything to the weird kid that he didn't like, he would stare at you and recite your name and address. A little creepy.
Also a little impressive. Honestly.
Dave Johnson. 123 Main Street. Your spare key is under the second plant pot on the right. Your room is upstairs first on the left. Your parents have a very sharp meat cleaver in the kitchen. Be warned.
A girl once took out her glass eye and threw it at our French teacher.
Rebecca. Eyes on me when I'm teaching the lesson.
Did it break?
Robbed a gas station dressed as a ninja. Armed with a katana. Stole cash from the register. All the cigarettes he could carry. And a bunch of lottery tickets. He then fled across state lines with a 17-year-old girl. He was 19. Not a great result for him.
I was expecting the twist that one of the lottery tickets was a winner and he got caught because he tried to redeem the prize.
Am I supposed to be impressed, disgusted, or have an existential crisis?
7th grade. Guy didn't have a pencil for the test and the teacher wouldn't give him one. You need to be prepared. Blah. Yeah. The dude took out a paper clip, straightened it out, stabbed himself, and started doing the test using his blood as ink. He was quickly sent to the nurse's office.
Sacrifice vital fluids to assert dominance.
That's a power move.
There was this really mentally fricked up kid I could probably write a book about. He went through a phase where he was obsessed with JFK. Printed out pictures of him and taped them to everything. His binder, truck, locker, etc. IDK what happened, but later that year all those pictures changed to pictures of Hitler. He referred to this as the time that the devil overtook him with evil. He did this same shiz with William Shatner and a teacher at our school. But the bizarre satanic Hitler obsession takes the cake. He was also banned from the computers because the library lady caught him jerking it to porn.
I have to give him props for being able to watch porn on a school computer. All I could do was search the depths of Google for a Flash Games site that wasn't blocked. Oflanga.com, you were a great companion.
At an all-school assembly during my freshman year, a motivational speaker posed an easy rhetorical question to the crowd, and the weird kid in my grade unnecessarily shouted out the answer. To every bored person's sudden delight. For some reason trying to maintain his authority, the speaker asked our weird kid, "What's your name, son?" Without pause, weird kid stood up from his chair and loudly proclaimed, "My name is Booger." This announcement was met with raucous applause and laughter from the entire student body. It was gloriously random and weird. From then on the weird kid was known only as Booger in our small town. It fit him better than Sean. And he fucking owned that name until graduation.
Kids sure know how to pick 'em.
There was this huge guy, tall and wide, in our classes. To support his impressive body, he ate a lot. He'd bring an entire roll of cookies, like 20 plus, and stack them on one side of his desk. Then he would take one bite out of cookie number 1 and put it to the other side of his desk. Then he would take one bite out of the next cookie and place that one on top on cookie number 1. He'd go through the wall stack until all cookies were partially eaten and in a neat stack on the other side of his desk. Then he would do it again. Take one bite of the top cookie and place that in the original side of the desk. Bite the next cookie, etc. After maybe 15 minutes of biting and stacking, the whole lot was gone. Now we weren't even supposed to eat in class. But he always got away with it somehow.
If I was a teacher and saw that, I too would not mess with him.
The teachers would have been terrified of this beast.